Okay, it's been a while, but I've been checking up on TikTok influencers' baby essentials videos. And I've noticed something interesting. The list always starts the same way. It's always, these are the items I absolutely could not live without as a mom. And then the first item is something like a $400 bassinet that syncs with an app, which is crazy because when I was a baby in the 90s, my parents' baby monitor was just listening. They would just stand outside the room and go, yeah, I think she's sleeping, so we're good. Oh, these TikTok moms, of course, have perfect lighting, a spotless house, and a newborn that apparently sleeps 14 hours a day. And they calmly walk you through the things you absolutely need for a baby. And by need, I mean items that together cost roughly about a Honda Civic. So if you've never seen these because you're a soon-to-be mom and you're just diving into all these baby essentials videos, they usually start with something like, okay guys, here are the newborn essentials that I absolutely could not live without. And I know these are a little pricey, but they're definitely worth it. Here is my $600 self-warming bassinet that automatically senses breathing patterns. Like, imagine explaining this to your 90-year-old grandma. Alright, Nana, this bassinet rocks your baby automatically and it makes white noise, so they just sleep there calmly. And she's just sitting there like, what, honey? White noise? Yes, Nana, it mimics the sound of our womb. If I was honestly explaining this to my grandma, which she's hitting her 80s right now, genuinely think she'd be so confused. Now, before we go on, quick disclaimer before you start typing the comment, Jen, why are you judging all these moms? This is a critique on their content, not the moms themselves. Parenting is hard. The internet is weird. Everyone's doing their best. I'm just talking about the videos so we could have a little laugh. Okay, great. Let's go to the next category. The bottle sterilization station. And this thing looks like a mini nuclear reactor. Lights, steam, multiple compartments. You open it and it sounds like the doors of a spaceship depressurizing. Meanwhile, my parents just boiled hot water, threw it in there and said, all right, looks clean to me. Another favorite item is the baby wipes warmer, which is apparently essential because the wipes might be too cold. Now, I don't want to sound too insensitive because I just don't know if it's more beneficial to give your baby warm wipes, but in my opinion, I think our babies will be okay with room temperature wipes. And then there's the baby loungers. Influencers will always say, this is where my baby spends most of the day. And it's this perfectly aesthetic pillow throne that looks like something a Roman emperor would nap on. They can be lounging, but not too long. They're not lounging for the entire day. I mean, as the video goes on, I'm gonna do an updated baby essentials list because I made a video related to this months ago and there might be things I want to add on the list and maybe some things I want to take out. Okay, now let's get to the diaper bag section. And the influencer opens up the bag and it's like watching a magician pull scarves out of a hat. Inside there's 14 compartments, an insulated bottle pocket, a changing mat, a portable sound machine, a backup outfit, a backup outfit, a portable fan, a portable nightlight, and an emergency toy kit. At that point, you're not carrying a diaper bag. You're carrying a mobile daycare franchise. But my favorite genre within this genre is the registry must-haves. Because these lists are always like, these are the items I literally cannot survive without. And then it's just a $2,000 stroller, the $300 baby monitor, the $200 diaper pail, the $150 baby carrier, and then the $120 sound machine. At this point, the registry total is like $4,000 and the baby hasn't even been born yet. This baby is arriving with a higher startup cost than a small business. And look, some of these products are great. Technology is cool. But TikTok has created this weird idea that if you don't have the perfect system, parenting will collapse. Like your baby will somehow detect that you didn't buy the deluxe triple insulated ergonomic burp cloth holder, and then they'll just look at you like, wow, budget parents. So I've watched a gazillion baby essentials influencer videos and I think I have a good grip on what all their similarities are. and we're gonna talk about those items, whether we need it or not. And like I mentioned before, I did do a similar baby essentials reaction video a couple of months ago. Now, my take on some of the items probably will stay relatively the same. And maybe there are some items that I changed my mind on, but we'll just go with the flow, you and I today. So let's just have a chill, calm chat about what exactly we need for our babies. Oh, and feel free to comment down what items worked for you and what didn't, because I'm sure there's another first-time mama out there that will really appreciate your comment. So the first item in all, maybe most, influencer registry lists is the Snoo Smart Sleeper Bassinet. You guys know how much, what type of feelings I have towards this bassinet. Number one, let's get it out the way. Please don't buy it. This thing, new, is almost $1,700 for a item you're probably gonna use for max 6 months. And yeah, if after doing the math, if you feel like financially it was worth it for you for 6 months, sure. But I think most of us mamas out here, you guys agree with me that this price is atrocious, right? Yes. Does it do cool things? Yeah, tech is awesome. But I also read in a bunch of these reviews, some babies like it and some babies don't like it. Me personally, for an item that's only going to be used for less than a year, I don't know if I want to be spending almost $2,000 on it. And no, I personally have not used this. I don't know anyone who have used this like close to me personally, so I can't tell you if it's good or not. So from my experience and my sister's experience and a bunch of my other friends who've had newborns already, they just bought a $100, $200 bassinet from Amazon and all our babies turned out okay. I mean, sure. If you get it as a gift from a very generous friend, sure, girl, just take it. But my opinion has not changed. I don't think just because your favorite influencer has this bassinet and they rave about it, doesn't mean you have to get it. Okay, next is the peanut wipeable changing pad from Kikaru. I think that's the brand name. Every single influencer, honestly, this is almost 100% of them have this changing pad on their list. And they push for it so much. I mean, they push for every single item. They start off every single item by saying, oh my God, this changed my life. Girl, if every single item changed your life, I don't know. I don't know how that makes sense. It's nothing special. It's just a changing pad that's wipeable and it's $150. And yeah, this, even my personal friends had it on their list and I directly told them, listen, I mean, if someone gets this for you, it's totally fine. But if someone doesn't end up getting this for you and you have to get it on your own, there's so many other options. Yeah, the one that I got is a cloth like fabric material that, yeah, I do have to wash if something gets on it, but it was $30. And I use those disposable pads on top of it when it's time to do those blowout diaper changes. And it works totally fine. I don't think I ever looked at Susu and was like, oh my gosh, babe, we have to get this wipeable changing pad because the fabric one is I'm going crazy using it. And I'm going to sound like a broken record saying this multiple times. If someone gets you this as a gift, sure, definitely use it. But if they don't and you have to get it for yourself, it's totally fine. Just going with a much cheaper option. You don't have to feel pressured just because your friends tell you, oh my gosh, this is the best one out there. Like, there is nothing wrong about being a budget mom. This next item, I know there are a lot of you who are passionate about this item, that it's really bad, but it's the Duna car seat and stroller combo. I have not seen a single influencer without this item and without them raving about it. Now, was I also one of the first-time moms that really wanted this because all these influencers had it? Yes. And I looked into it. It's almost $700 with like tax and shipping. And am I a bad mom because I didn't get Yuna the Duna car seat? No. You absolutely do not need to get this because an influencer is pushing it at your face and pressuring you that you do need one. Now, I wasn't able to find another car seat and stroller option that was more budget friendly. I think Duna just has this monopoly. We ended up purchasing the UPPAbaby Mesa V2 infant car seat. I think that's the full name. I mean, Yuna is outgrowing it right now, but I mean, we did use it for almost a year and it worked great. Now, are there even more budget-friendly options than the UPPAbaby ones? Because I know UPPAbaby can also get very expensive. Yes, but especially with car seats and strollers, always do your research to see, if it's safe, if it's reliable, and if a lot of other parents really liked it. Because just because it's budget-friendly doesn't mean it's good either. Because, we can't really compare this to a changing pad because this is actually for the safety of your child. But going back to the Duna thing, yes, this is absolutely an influencer thing. Now, on the category of strollers, Nuna is another brand that is highly raved by all these influencers. And yeah, even my personal friends who want to be a little bougie about everything, they all got the Nuna. So this is the freaking BMW collection because they have to be all fancy with it. And just because it's from... Oh my God, I can't believe this is even a thing. Because it has the BMW tag, it's $1,400. And yeah, are the Nunas good? I mean, yeah, judging from my friends' reviews too, they're not bad strollers. But it's the brand name. It's the BMW collection name. Like all these price tags, guys, it's all about the brand name. And there's tons of other options out there on Amazon, Target, wherever you may go. And we ended up going with a Mockingbird stroller. And yes, this is also over $500, which is a good chunk of money. But like I mentioned with the stroller and car seat, I didn't just want to get the cheapest option out there because this is for the safety of our child. But at least for us financially, $550 for an item that we're gonna possibly use for 5+ years. And this is also accounting for that we're gonna have a second child. I think it's a good investment. And so far for the Mockingbird stroller, I love it. I think it's also very stylish. It's really high quality. I haven't seen a lot of influencers use it because all they go for is the Nuna or the UPPAbaby. But don't take my word for it. I'm just a random mom on the internet just sharing my opinions and my reviews. So just take my review and a bunch of other reviews and then you decide whatever stroller you want to get. Another popular item is the Baby Breeza Bottle Washer Pro all-in-one baby washer sterilizer and dryer. So the bottle sterilizer, yeah, I think it's a great nice to have. I personally, even to my friends who are also soon to be first-time moms, I do recommend getting a sterilizer. But washer, this is definitely an option for me because I don't know. I mean, I'm still just hand washing my bottles. It's fine. Yes, can it get too much sometimes when I'm lazy and I just leave the bottles just lying around? And yeah, would a washer be really helpful? Sure. But I think also this is a very influencer product because they're all like, oh my gosh, look at this thing. This saved my life, guys. Everything saved their life. Okay. And yeah, for $260, sure, with the all-in-one bottle washer, sterilizer, and dryer, it may be worth it. So I'm not gonna heavily critique this item. If you guys want to get it, go ahead, girl. I mean, yes, it will save you a lot of time versus you washing the bottles and putting in the sterilizer. But this is also something that you don't have to be pressured into just because everyone else has it. And no, you're not a bad mom if you decide not to get it. There's so many other things that's gonna go out financially, like diapers, wipes, and all of that. Me personally, I think a bottle washer is the least of your worries. Now, the next thing is a baby wipe warmer. I didn't even have this on my registry. I just thought, do I really need this? Now, sure, it's a great nice to have. And yeah, like even us as adults, we love warm towels right after we get out the shower, right? Now, even our babies, I'm sure they'll appreciate something warm touching their skin. But let me paint you a picture here, okay? Now, I'm just being very realistic. Don't judge me too hard. I'm just going to use Yuna as an example. So let's say Yuna is lying there, okay? She had a full-on blowout. Let's say I had this baby wipe warmer. Oh, look, there are no wipes in there. I have to grab a wipe, put it in the warmer through the hole of the wiper warmer? Oh my God, so many W's. Do you think she's just gonna lie there with a full-on blowout just calmly waiting for me. No, the reality is I'm gonna go quickly grab my box of wipes, tear off that thing really fast, and try to get my daughter cleaned up. So I don't think this is a necessity. It's a very nice to have. Next, the Snuggle Me Organic Infant Lounger. I got this only because my mom, my own mother, told me, oh my gosh, this saved your little sister's life when your nephew was an infant and he just chilled there for the entire day. So I'm sure Yuna would do the same. So please go get that at Target. And I did. I did 1-day shipping. This was like about $120 investment that Yuna probably used only 3 times. So I'm not a very big baby lounger fan. Like I said in the beginning, Yuna just chilled on our couch. She loved our couch. She loved the fluffy blanket, and that was it. She was happy. It's always a 50-50. It's either your baby likes it or they don't like it. And aside from this Snuggle Me Lounger for over $100, there's like $30 to $40 options on Amazon that honestly works exactly the same. But you know why this one gets pushed so much? It's because it's aesthetically nicer to look at, and it's aesthetically more aesthetic to the camera. So this is a toss-up. If you want to go get it, sure. If you get gifted it, sure, go ahead, use it. But I don't think this is an essential. I would just put this in the optional category after you have purchased the actual essential items. The baby Bjorn? I don't know. I'm not that fancy. I do not know the correct pronunciation of this brand, but it's their bouncer. It's about $260. There is an incredible dupe on Amazon that even I purchased myself, and Yuna, for that one, Yuna loved it. She loved lounging on that bouncer. She just liked hanging around there, and it comes with these 2 like hanging toys. It looks exactly the same. I think mine was from Baby Delight, and yeah, that is one of the bouncers even some of the influencers do list as more budget-friendly options that they got for themselves and they loved it. Sure, if you want to be a little bougie, get the baby Bjorn one. Oh my god, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation. I'm sorry. I don't care about these brands, so I don't know how it's correctly pronounced. And the Baby Delight from Amazon, I think it was about $109. And they have, of course, yes, the oatmeal color for all the sad beige moms out there, including myself. I already told you guys, I also have some semblance of a sad beige mom. Yes, I got the Baby Delight one in the color oatmeal, but it was only because that one was on sale. I wanted the green one, but that was more expensive. I don't know why. So personally, for us, Yuna loved it. It worked really well. Will it work for your newborn? I don't know. Like I said, it's 50-50 always with all these baby items because we don't know our baby's personalities yet. So up to you if you guys want to get one, but this could honestly also be an option. And on top of bouncers, we also need to talk about baby swings. I didn't get one because they were so expensive. I mean, this one, sure, it's $160, but we already spent so much money on so many other things. I just didn't want to add another expensive item on top of what we had, and the bouncer was plenty enough for Yuna. Swings, sure, I've seen people with swings and the bouncer because they just want to be fancy, and the swings work really well for them. I mean, my sister had a swing too, and my nephew loved it when he was an infant. So if you want to put it on your registry, or if you really want to get it for yourself, sure, but I don't think it's an essential item that you must get for your infant. Now, I just want to rapid fire some items because I don't want this video to be insanely long. Now, the diaper pail. Yes, I think it's an essential because just having a separate garbage can for your baby's soiled diapers. And yeah, I think it's way better than putting all the soiled diapers in your main kitchen garbage can because they stink up real fast unless you're taking out the garbage every single night. And yes, you could also argue the diaper pails also stink up pretty fast, but at least it's a separate, container. And I know diaper pails can go for about $50 to $100 or even $100 plus. But when I was also looking up just regular stainless steel garbage cans, they were really expensive. They were up there. So that's why we decided to just go with the Ubi. I think it's Ubi, the Ubi diaper pail. And it's been great for us. Diaper bags. You don't need to go grab a $300 brand name diaper bag just because your favorite influencer says, this is the best one. I cannot survive without it. The diaper bag I got from Amazon was about $40 on sale. It works completely fine. It came with a changing pad. It has those insulated pockets for your bottles, and it's fine. It's not a fashion statement, but it works. And just some quick health related things. Baby thermometer, I think it's a must have. The nasal aspirator, it works. Oh my gosh, like they work so well versus me trying to pick it out with like those little mini spoon looking things. Sound machine, there's so many budget-friendly options on Amazon. You don't need to get the Hatch one just because it looks pretty and just because all these influencers are pressuring you to get it because they can't live without it. I ended up getting the Mom Cozy one. It looks exactly like the Hatch machine one, and it was half the price of it on sale. So you don't gotta stress about that. Oh, nail trimmers. I mean, they come in real handy. Lots of burp cloths. There's so many that I can get on bulk on Amazon, and they're perfectly fine. Oh, and the nursing pillow, don't get like the super expensive ones all these influencers are pushing. They all work the exact same way. I mean, I got a relatively budget friendly one for like $20 on Amazon. I used it once. I wasn't really a nursing pillow girly, so that's also a toss-up if you end up liking it, if you end up not liking it. And let me just cover clothing really fast. I got a bunch of really pretty dresses, like in the size 0 to 3. Now, strictly just coming because obviously I have a little girl. But for those of you soon-to-be girl mamas out there, I feel so bad that I couldn't use all these expensive dresses that my friend got. Oh, it was from Janie and Jack because she was just in her onesies when she was an infant. Listen, me and Yuna, we weren't going on nice brunch dates when she was 0 to 3 months. So unfortunately, a lot of those little pretty dresses that my friend got for us ended up not being worn simply because there was no point to, aside from taking photos, which yes, I did take photos with them at least because they were so pretty. Yes, 0 to 3 size clothing, they're really pretty because they're so tiny. So clothing wise, I know you're going to be tempted seeing all these things, especially I didn't even know what Janie and Jack was before my friend got me a gazillion clothes from them. They are so pretty, but it's not exactly practical. Girl, Yuna was just in her onesies from Old Navy that I got on sale for the majority of her infant life. I would say now's the more fun time for all those really pretty dresses and all those really pretty onesies and rompers because Yuna right now fits into 12 and 18-month clothing, and usually they stay in that size for a longer period of time. I would say it's worth it more now getting all those pretty outfits, but when they're an infant, oh, they're mostly gonna be in zipper onesies. So the truth is, most babies historically had about 4 things: somewhere to sleep, somewhere to eat, diapers, and a parent running on 3 hours of sleep. And somehow, humanity survived. We made it all the way to TikTok, which may or may not have been a mistake. And if you made it to the end of the video, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching me, a random mom on the internet, just listening to my rambling on all these weird TikTok influencers. So I do want to give away like a newborn essentials basket, box. I don't know. I'll decorate it really pretty. Don't worry. Like I want to fill it with actual essentials, and yes, maybe one pretty dress or suit if you're having a boy. And to enter this giveaway, all you have to do is watch this video, like this video, and comment down below if you are a soon-to-be mom, first-time mama, whatever mama you are, and I will pick one lucky winner by the end of this month. So that's it for this video, guys, and also comment down what are some of the most unhinged baby essential item that you saw from an influencer's video. All right, bye.